Oh, my beloved Squaddies! Gather round, grab your herbal teas, and settle in, because the royal teapot is boiling over again. And this time it's not a drizzle, it's a full-blown downpour of royal delusion. The palace PR engines are in overdrive, spinning faster than a washing machine on turbo mode, and once again the British media is trying to make Prince Harry the villain of a movie he didn't even audition for. Apparently, the Windsors are spinning so hard they might trigger the next climate crisis. Because Prince William's PR team has been projecting so fiercely, it's starting to look like an IMAX premiere. But don't worry, my Squaddies. We're about to unpack every royal tantrum, every media manipulation, and every ounce of hypocrisy baked into this story. Let's go through it step by step, because this royal circus deserves a full royal roast. Let's start with the big royal shocker of the week. King Charles has officially stripped Prince Andrew of all his royal titles, His Royal Highness Prince Duke, the whole bundle. With a few strokes of a pen and some fancy parchment called a letters patent, Charles erased decades of privilege in seconds. No Parliament debate, no Royal Council meeting, just sign, seal, and done. It's like a royal version of unsubscribe. Now, here's where the plot thickens, Squaddies. William saw that royal power move and immediately started imagining his own version of the purge. You can almost picture him pacing the palace halls, muttering, "If Dad can do that to Andy, I can do that to Harry." And suddenly, the green-eyed heir had an idea. A monarchy with only one shining star: himself. Because, apparently, the second Charles sneezes or coughs, William is already planning who gets thrown out of the royal WhatsApp group next. The fantasy of being the last royal standing is just too tempting for William. But in trying to prove he's strong, he's exposing how fragile his ego truly is. This is less future king energy and more sibling rivalry with a crown. Now, let's talk about those magical palace sources. You know, the ones who somehow always sound exactly like William, but never ever reveal their names. According to these so-called insiders, William is furious because Harry dared, yes, dared, to make headlines during his precious Brazil trip. Picture it. William, decked out in his eco-linen shirt, stomping through the Amazon rainforest, trying to look like David Attenborough's understudy. He's sweating sincerity, practicing his "I'm saving the planet" face, and just when he's about to post his tree hug selfie to Instagram. Boom! From across the Atlantic, Prince Harry quietly drops an announcement about his upcoming Remembrance events in Canada. And the global spotlight instantly shifts to him. Suddenly, the cameras that were meant to follow William's climate crusade are zooming in on Harry instead. The British press collectively panics, because nothing terrifies them more than Harry making news without their permission. You could practically hear the palace phones ringing off the hook. "Quick! Write a hit piece! He's trending again!" And here's where the delusion gets shiny and golden. My Squaddies. A palace insider actually told News Nation, "Harry is a spoiled brat and wants attention." Excuse me, let's unpack that nonsense. Harry, the man who built the Invictus Games from the ground up, who left royal life behind to earn his own living, and who continues to do meaningful work with veterans and charities. That man is the spoiled brat. Meanwhile, the person pointing the finger is the one flying private jets to climate summits, posing for photo ops, and relying on taxpayer money to maintain luxury palaces. The irony could power Buckingham Palace for a decade. Let's call it what it is: projection. William has spent his entire life being told he's special, that the world revolves around him and that everyone, including his brother, exists to make him look good. So when Harry stepped out of line, found freedom and became more popular than the future king, William couldn't handle it. The jealousy is almost tangible. You can smell it stronger than royal cologne. And as for the "Harry is jealous of William" line, please, if Harry wanted William's life, he'd have to swap peace for palace drama and authenticity for photo ops. No sane person would make that trade. Historian Andrew Lowney, one of those royal biographers who's basically a palace microphone, claims that William plans to strip Harry, Meghan, Archie and Lilibet of all their royal titles once he becomes king. He calls it streamlining the monarchy. But let's be real. This isn't reform. It's revenge. It's about power, punishment and control. William wants to send a message that Harry, no matter what he achieves, will always be beneath the institution he rejected. But here's the truth, Squaddies. You can't strip a man of something he's already outgrown. Harry and Meghan left that palace years ago, not in shame, but in strength. Their titles might exist on paper, but their true power lies in their independence, their voice, and their ability to thrive without royal permission. If William actually went through with this title-stripping fantasy, it would only expose how small and insecure he's become. Because while he's busy polishing his crown, Harry and Meghan are out there shining without one. Then we get to the emotional heart of this royal soap opera, the broken bond between two brothers. Reports claim William and Harry will never be in the same room again, and that William might even ban Harry from King Charles's funeral. Let that sink in. A son might be denied the right to say goodbye to his own father, not because of politics, not because of distance, but because his brother's ego can't fit through the palace gates. If this is the kind of duty the monarchy represents, then it's not a family. It's a firm with no humanity left. The world is watching, and when the time comes, people won't see William as a strong future king. They'll see a man so consumed by envy and resentment that he can't forgive his own blood. It's tragic, really. Two brothers who once stood side by side for their mother's memory are now separated by jealousy, propaganda, and pride. It's a royal heartbreak playing out in public, and it's entirely self-inflicted. And now, my Squaddies, the grand finale. This whole royal meltdown isn't about Harry stealing William's thunder. It's about William realizing he never had lightning to begin with. Every time Harry steps out into the world with kindness, humility and authenticity, he exposes just how hollow the palace's PR machine truly is. Harry doesn't need press briefings or palace spin. He just shows up, does the work, and connects with real people. That's something no title can buy and no crown can fake. So if William wants to strip titles, let him. If he wants to throw shade, let him. Because while he's busy rehearsing his coronation speech and calculating who deserves royal invitations, Harry and Meghan are out there doing real things that matter, helping veterans, empowering communities, and building a legacy of compassion. And when history looks back, it won't remember who sat on the throne. It'll remember who stood up for truth. So, Squaddies, here's the message. Don't let the noise fool you. The same people calling Harry spoiled are the ones who inherited everything and learned nothing. The same ones crying about respect for the crown are the ones disrespecting humanity. We will keep sipping our tea, speaking the truth, and supporting the Sussexes wherever they go, because the truth doesn't need a crown. It only needs courage. Drop your comments below, share this episode far and wide, and remember, subscribe to the H&M Family TV channel, our new home for real talk, laughter and love. Let's keep this movement alive, Squaddies.